only 14% of the population have a gym membership, many of which go completely unused. Today we will be interviewing a personal trainer and a student from Exeter College to find out why people may be against going to the gym and to find out any alternatives to gym training.
My name is Glyn. I'm a 58-year-old part-time personal trainer. I qualified in 2013.
We first asked if they believe you should go to the gym to keep fit.
Well, I mentioned that I was part-time. I do other things on a part-time basis, and unfortunately I've injured my shoulder doing one of those things, so I don't have any clients at the moment. I could train people, but I do prefer to be able to properly demonstrate exercises to people, and I just think it's better for me to get my shoulder to heal before I start taking on.
Since September last year, I arrived in September last year in Oxford, so I started going to the gym straight away.
I've been going to the gym since my 20s. I used to play football and I used to go to the gym maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks. It's part of my training regime. So yes, it always did make me feel stronger, maybe more confident, and mentally definitely stronger. And particularly now with the training that I do now, which does focus more on mental strength maybe than physical strength.
We then asked how they like to keep fit.
Well, I like keeping fit. I've been going to the gym for a long time. Like I'm originally from Germany, right? And I lived in New Zealand in between, and in Sweden, and in all countries I've attended a gym. So it's kind of like a habit.
I think it's important for young people to be fit, whether they get into fitness, you know, by that meaning going to a gym on a regular basis. You know, there are many ways to exercise, and for some people who don't exercise at all, if they got into walking regularly, that would be a good way, you know, that would be good exercise. Two things. I think the first thing, one of the most important things as far as I'm concerned, is that people warm up properly. They do some stretching. I see so many, again, perhaps younger men coming out of the changing room. They don't stretch, they don't warm up, and they immediately go and pick up some very, very big weights and start swinging them around. And the other thing I would advise is that somebody new to a gym is quite often, I quite often hear people say that they're intimidated. In a gym situation, because there are people, you know, as I say, picking up big weights, doing exercises that people have never seen before. And I would advise people to do their own thing, not be encouraged to do things they see other people do and think they have to do them. That they take their time and they learn to do things properly, in good form, especially in good form, and find out what's best for them and what's best for their body.
Not necessarily the gym, I think, but some sort of physical activity would be good. So, you know, if it's running or if it's some sort of team sport, or I don't know if it's a gym, it doesn't really matter. Just being physically active, I think, is very positive for any young person or older person, anyone really.
They're very keen to pick up the biggest weights they possibly can and, you know, pump up the muscles they can see, like the biceps and the pectorals. I tend to train in a different way. Most of my training is based around balance. Most of the exercises that I do have an element of balance, and that's what I try and focus on when I'm working with clients as well. I personally believe you don't need to pick up heavy weights in order to improve your fitness, improve your body shape. I think I see quite a lot of people who think that is the answer, and they're picking up big weights and possibly doing themselves some damage at the same time.
In conclusion, we now know that it's not necessarily important to go to the gym, since there are other ways to keep fit, such as walking, cycling and team sports.